Hi everyone, welcome back to a brand new reaction video. Oh my gosh, look guys, got my fan back, bish. So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. So I always get told all the time that I look like this person, I look like this person, I look like this person, I sound like this person. So I thought I'd ask you guys to send me on Instagram who you think I look like, and I'm gonna do a reaction to my supposed lookalikes. Whether or not it'll be true or not, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get offended. I'm probably gonna get upset, but who knows? We love someone who's sad, you know? Oh my God. But anyway, guys, let's not be around the bush and get straight onto your suggestions of who I look like. Oh, I'm dreading this. So to start this off, I'm just gonna get the main one out of the way that, you know, was mostly said by every single person. Mr. Clean. I wore white in honor of Mr. Clean. Yes, I will come to your house, I will clean your house, and I'll pierce your lips. Like, this is just what's gonna happen, okay? Mr. Clean, it's happened, it's done, we've said it. We've said the obvious. I had about 100 people say him. We've said it, Mr. Clean. Dr. Evil. I knew someone was gonna say this. Oh my God. I actually have not watched Austin Powers for, I can't even remember how many years, so I don't actually know what his laugh is like, but I'm more than happy to accept Dr. Evil because I am evil. You cheeky bitch. Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil! I am outraged! Dr. Phil! No, you're just being shade now. This is just pure shade and rudeness and disgrace. I'm calling the police. But unlike Dr. Phil, I don't pretend to be a professional in my field. A potato. Oh, mash me up, girl! Oh, for God's sake. Callie Lou, I don't know how you're meant to say that. Cowloo, some cartoon. This is a literal child. There's no expression. It's just an egg with eyes. Basically Humpty Dumpty at this point. Oh God. I knew it was gonna be like, I knew it was gonna be like this, just random bald people. But now just a bald child. Oh, here we go. Humpty Dumpty. Oh God, again, I knew this was coming. Humpty Dumpty, roly-poly, sat on the wall, roly-poly, had a great fall, all the king's horse said, all the king's men. Can't finish this nursery rhyme because it's quite rude. Why does this Humpty Dumpty look absolutely terrifying? I mean, I've seen many photos of Humpty Dumpty, but this one seems to make him look like he's like very, vote leave, we'll just say. Crack me open and feast on the goo within. You 10 years ago kind of looks like Eminem 10 years ago. So guys, what do you think? With my head in the middle, do you think this Roly looks like Eminem 10 years ago, 10 years ago? What do you think? You straight up look like my ex. I am very sorry. Uncle Fester from the Addams family, please. I mean, do you know what? If I'm gonna be compared to anyone, I'll be compared to him. I would love to be part of the Addams. Like, if I was part of any, like, family, Addams family would be my tea. Gothic, scary, spooky, wooky. Exactly what I like. But this is... It's uncanny, really, isn't it? Megamind. I don't know where this is from or what this is, but sure. I mean, I don't think I have a swelled cranium like he does, but, you know, should I? Can you see the similarities? Nose-jobbed sexy Voldemort. Wow. Harry Potter, the boy who got gout. No, I can't. I don't. I'm noseless, sexy. Do you know what? Fine, whatever. I don't think I want his skin color because it looks like he hasn't had a meal in about 60 years and he's died and decayed. Now he's in the ground. But you know, I'll take it. Jerry rig everything. I mean, this is just a bald man. Like, I mean, he's a very attractive bald man, I'll give you that. But he's just a bald man. This is just a bald man. There is no similarities whatsoever between me and this bald man. Space Explorer, no go, no go. I don't agree. People literally saying any bald man incoming. And that's the tea. Lizard Demon. I mean, yes, I can really see it. I feel like the green skin really, and the long tongue really shows my real essence of, you know, oh, I can't, Lizard Demon. Again, this one's probably not going to surprise many people because it was said a lot. One Punch Man. Even my housemate said I look like One Punch Man. I get it. Maybe a little bit more than the other ones that literally just look like an egg with eyes. Like, maybe the same facial structure. It's just a bald person. Oh my God. You look like I'm sorry, I don't even know how to say this, but this character here, I don't know where this is from or who it is, but yes, I feel like any sort of anime, cartoony ones that I've been told about, this is probably a really, so I'm burping. Oh, disgusting, burpy, wurpy. This is a really close one. You got the piercings, bald, similar facial structure. Even the rings are involved, girl. I feel like this one's probably the best one. So yes, Matthew Santoro, but gayer. Funny story about Matthew Santoro. I met him in 2014 at VidCon. We bonded over being bald and then I let him have my sun lotion because he didn't have on his head. And I was like, take my sun lotion, girl. Go on, lotion your head up. And he just lotioned his head up in front of me. I mean, that was an experience. My left arse cheek. You must have one fabulous arse cheek. Phil Mitchell. Of course I saw this coming. What? Is that good enough for you? Is that what you wanted? Maybe if you compare him to this version of me where I kind of look more masked. How many people said Mr. Clean? Over 100, girl. It was a lot. Young Vin Diesel. I mean, sure, why not? Although in this photo, he looks gay as hell. So maybe, you know, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. He's very strange. He does like really strange Facebook lives. I've seen like a video on it and he does like really like strange Facebook lives where he doesn't even realize half the time that he's live and he says weird things. It's a lot, girl. Kenneth Williams, we stan. Yes, bitch, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I absolutely adore Kenneth Williams. So I've spoken about it a couple times, but basically when I was younger, he was like the first kind of like camp person I saw on TV. He was actually already died before I was even born, but I remember I used to watch Carry On films. It was like a really, really old sort of like British like comedy like films. And he was like one of the main characters in quite a lot of them. And he was this really overtly camp gay man. He wasn't like gay in this thing, but he was gay in real life. I kind of like mimicked his voice and like mimicked the way that he spoke to a stage where like it just became my natural way of speaking. So I think that's probably like a big reason why I don't have a Devonshire accent from where I'm from, because I don't sound like any of my family. And I think it's because I idolized Kenneth Williams so much that I kind of like became almost like him in a way. And we're both very camp, and I talk a lot like him. He was very posh. He was a lot posher than what I sound, but I do like the comparison of me and him because he was my idol growing up. Matron, take them away. I love him. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, I feel like you're clearly just a troll. James Charles. It's not happening. Like, it's not happening. Like, it's just not happening. You need to have your eyes checked. And that's the Darjeeling. Right Said Fred. Sure, why, again, I knew this was coming. If anyone doesn't know, Right Said Fred was the one. I think he's called Richard. He was the one who did the song, I'm too sexy for my shirt. So sexy for my shirt. Absolutely, like, horrendous. When you think about it, it's horrendous. That's in line with, like, the Birdie song. A chav's dad. Darling, I am the chav. Seth Everman. Do you know what? I'll take it. I have to admit to you, I've had the biggest crush on Seth Everman for like 2 years. It's not biased because he's bald as well. I've always fancied bald men before I went bald myself, but I think he's really hot. And I think he's funny, he's cute, and like, he has this sort of like angry sort of like demeanor where he acts like as if like he's bothered by everything and he's got all his photos like frowning and stuff. But he's like an actual sweetheart. He's really funny, he makes really good videos, and I've just had a crush on him for like years. Love me! Trixie Mattel. Now, of course, I do not look like Trixie Mattel, but we have incredibly similar laughs. In a lot of my videos, people say like, whenever I do with Luxaria and stuff, like they'll say that when we laugh together, it's like watching Trixie and Kaya, because we laugh kind of very similar. So I will take that. The Nun. I mean, sure. I think she's called Valak? Valak? I will take it. I did a TikTok a while ago. She was my mum. So you know what? I'll take it, girls. But I'm a naughty nun who does naughty things. Judge Rinder, if he had piercings. Sure. Another overtly camp man. So basically, Judge Rinder is like the English version of Judge Judy, but he's like this like gay man and he's very overtly flamboyant. He acts like clueless about technology and stuff, which I feel like a lot of it is an act, and it's really funny, but sure, I will take it. Oh, sure. Do you know what? Sure. Richard O'Brien. I knew this was going to come up as well. The Crystal Maze host. People who don't know, outside of England, we had a TV show here called The Crystal Maze. It was like it's just like you would go around weird little realms and you would try to rescue these crystals, and there was underwater levels. You have to like dive underwater and solve mysteries and puzzles and everything. It was a lot, girl. And at the very end, it was like you had to try and catch these like golden tickets in this big like crystal dome. I always get compared to this guy, but unlike Richard O'Brien, I'm not transphobic. Craig Jones with a mask from Slipknot. I mean, it's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Uncanny. You can't tell us apart. Who knows, girl? Oh my God, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I, like, someone actually, like, looked like that? This wasn't even a mask. It was like I just had spikes like, all over my head. Like, I was just, you know, I was literally the living, breathing pinhead like that. So, Frunzilla. I have no idea who this person is. I mean, kind of. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine what it would look like without any hair. I'm putting my finger over this to see what it would look like without any hair. I don't know, maybe a tiny bit. I don't know. I don't know if I can see this one. I don't know if I agree with this one. Not sure, girls. Oh, okay, this is a close one. I will admit, this is a close one for once. One Russian man at Anzel Perot. I don't know who this person is. I guess I don't know if, I have no idea. Are they famous? But this is, I see it. We got slightly different facial structure, but I can see the similarities. This is the closest one I think so far. Yes. What do you think, girls? What do you think? I feel like this one's very close, I will admit. You remind me of my French teacher, but without piercings. Bonjour, l'ordinateur un stylo. Merde, I am your French teacher. Just his alter ego, Roly. Can you imagine? Stewie Griffin. Do you know what? Sure, why not? I always get told that I sound like, I do sometimes think, sometimes when I say certain things, I sometimes sound like him. If you told me to put on his voice, I wouldn't be able to do it. But I do feel like sometimes I sound like him, and people do tell me that quite often, so I'll take it. This is absolutely not okay. In the slightest, I am offended, disgusted, repulsed. Tiger King, Joe Exotic. No girls, it's not happening. My piercings are actually in my body and not hanging on by a thread. I do not have a mullet. Well, I used to have a mullet, I guess. So I guess you could say maybe old Roly is a little bit more like Joe Exotic, but not now, girls. I'm going to come to your house and smother you in your sleep. Well, this has been an interesting venture into the lookalikes. I mean, I knew I was just trying to get like a load of bald people, but like I didn't think how many, and then it was like comparing me to things that I clearly don't look anything like. Oh my God, like James Charles and Dr. Phil, like those, no girls, no. You can keep those opinions to yourself. Well, this has been a video. This has been something. I don't really know what to explain what this has been. If you enjoyed it, comment down below, you know, mashed potato or something like that. But hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, get the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And, you know, follow me on social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is linked down below. Be fast, amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. Is any bitch that tell you that you can't be you? Why is that? Because you are flawless.